Good evening. This video is pretty much about how to tell when to leave your boyfriend, or how to tell if he's a douchebag. It's pretty easy. We all have red flags, certain warning signs, but I believe as women we try to, and sometimes as men, we try to look for the signs that every person has good in them, which isn't always the case. Some people are just downright evil and you need to run for the hills. Don't give them more than 3 chances. And if you have to beg for an apology, then it's time to just walk. And I can tell you that I did way too much walking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it's exhausting. I hate saying that. It's exhausting, but it's exhausting. It's true. It's one of those things where the girl feels like, hey, I have a lot of love for him and you don't know why. And you need someone to shake you and tell you to please stop letting someone treat you like that. So a first warning sign would be going out, group of people, and you're all at a club, at a bar, having a good time, and maybe another person, male or female, comes walking over to you and talking to you while the person that you're with is nowhere around. Maybe that person that you're with is taking pictures with a group of people that you don't know and you're left standing there alone. So someone comes over, sees that you're a gorgeous hot thing, and comes over to talk to you. And then the person that you're with sees that someone is talking to you because you're by yourself, and comes walking over and then decidedly calls you a whore. That's a lot of fun. Embarrasses you in front of a lot of people, makes you feel small and worthless, and you know that you're not a whore and you didn't do anything wrong. The person that you were with was ignoring you and not including you, and then someone else stepped up to not leave you by yourself. Also, other occasions could be, hey, you're supposed to go out. The person that you're with is going to pick you up. Say they're going to be there at 7, 8. They show up at 10. They text you, I'm on my way, I'm almost there, and you're waiting, sitting there. And you could have been doing other things. You do have other friends that were around before you met this person. So, again, you're like, I'm waiting, I'm feeling like an idiot, like I'm in high school, looking at my phone, looking out the window, seeing if cars are pulling up in the neighborhood, and feeling like a complete a-hole. So don't let somebody do that to you. Also, other occasions could be, say for instance, you're calling them. You get their voicemail, or they don't answer. And this happens for hours. And then when they do call you back, maybe you're at home, or you don't answer because you're passed out, and then that person decides to text you because they're drunk and they're out, and you're a whore, or you're a liar, or you're not really home, and you're the one that's in trouble. Meanwhile, you're in your bed and they're the ones out partying. Those are just 3 great signs, besides the fact that, and this is where the other video will come in next week, maybe you have a feeling that they're not faithful. Maybe you need to kind of investigate further. When you start feeling crazy in a relationship, and not just crazy in love, but like crazy what is going on, and then the other person decides to call you paranoid, and you're the liar, meanwhile you're not doing anything wrong, it's time to really check the scenario. And don't let that person beat you down, because you're amazing, you're wonderful. You are obviously the person that they chose to be with, so they had some liking towards you in the first place. So in that being said, Don't let another person belittle you so they can keep doing what they're doing and having their cake and eating it too. Because in the bottom line is everybody wants everything. But when you're in love, you should only want one person. And you shouldn't want to hurt that person. You should only want to adore them and hold them and keep them and nurture them and grow strong and healthy together. That's what love is. So if someone's doing those things to you, please, please just run. And it's okay. You're not fleeing. You're doing what's right. Just go. Go back to where you were safe and happy.